Everybody, this is Chris Flynn coming from the Scramble podcast. As you can see, Paul's not with us today. He's doing TSN Sports Center later today. So I'm just going to do a quick show today. Just want to talk a little bit about football this weekend, including the Vanier Cup, Laval against Saskatchewan. That's starting soon. Saskatchewan had a really tough game against St. FX last week. In fact, I think it was 13-13 going into the fourth quarter, and they ended up pulling away at the end of the game to beat St. FX. And of course, Laval played Western, and they had three snaps go over their head, and they were down 17-0 right off the bat just because of turnovers. But after that, they outplayed and outscored Western, I think 27-3 the rest of the game. So they look very strong. So looking forward to that game. Also want to mention a few shout outs to St. Mary's quarterback Duncan Patterson, who won the Russ Jackson Award, which is athletic achievement, academic achievement, citizenship. Congratulations to Duncan. And also want to mention a few St. Mary's players who won that Russ Jackson Award in the past. Dave Sykes, I think 92, 93, and our buddy, good friend Teddy McLean won it in 1995, I think. So I want to just mention those guys, and congrats again to Duncan. Also want to mention some St. FX guys. First of all, Malcolm Bussey, who represented the AUS for the Heck Creighton Award and was voted first team All-Canadian running back in only his second year, which is very tough to be an All-Canadian in your second year. So congratulations to Malcolm. I played football with his dad, Cal, who played football and hockey at St. Mary's. And also Malcolm's mom, Nancy, played field hockey for St. Mary's. So that's pretty awesome. And so congrats to Malcolm and Coach Waterman for winning Coach of the Year in U Sport. I played against Gary Waterman back in the day when he was at St. FX. So congrats to him as well. Also, as far as college football goes in the States, there's some big games today. Ohio State, #2 against Michigan, #3. Looking forward to that game. And then a couple of big ranked teams, USC against Notre Dame later this evening as well, I think. So that's going to be awesome. And just going to go back a few days, American Thanksgiving. It's always a fun day. The NFL games, all three games were great. And we've been a tradition for the last 10 years or so. We did a few times at my place, but the last few years has been at my cousin Mark Roos's cottage, where he hosted a few of us, me, Clinton, Paul, Tim, and Mark watched the game. So that was a lot of fun. There's some big games tomorrow as well, of course. And finally, I'll just mention soccer. I'm not a soccer expert, but like a lot of people, I watched the first game, Canada's first game against Belgium. And honestly, I thought they should have won the game. They deserved to win that game. I felt they outplayed Belgium, especially in the first half of the game. And hopefully they'll have better luck against Croatia tomorrow. So lots of sports going on this weekend. Hope everyone enjoys it. And Paul and I will both see you sometime next week on our next podcast. All right. Talk soon.